Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be the first of hopefully many. Basically, for season 19 of Battlegrounds, for like all the matches that I did while I wasn't streaming, I recorded probably like 90%. I recorded most of my matches, so I was going through a bunch of them the other day, and like I have a few champions in mind that I want to make, dedicated videos showing how powerful these champions were for me in the last season of Battlegrounds, just in most seasons. And so we're going to start today with, I think, my most powerful champion. And I think the science class is the strongest class in the game, and this champion belongs in this class. This champion is on screen here. I think this champion is the strongest, most powerful 7-star in the game overall. And it's not Spot. It's not Spot. I do love Spot. He's one of my absolute personal favorites in the entire game, but this is a champion that I do like, but I think is just so powerful. And what champion is that? Is it Hulk? Is it Titania? Is it Silk? Hell no. It is the Pig, the spiderham. So let's go ahead and start getting into gameplay. I have so many cool fights to show you guys, and like there's more too, but a lot of them are repeats, just doing the same matchup multiple times. This one is really unique though to start us off though. This is a 7-star rank 3 Penny Parker, and so this was in the first meta, the armor meta. Obviously that's why she has a whole bunch of armor. And I didn't play this fight perfectly. Right there I got auto-blocked, and I did an extra hit, so I could have done this fight even better. But watch this. Boom, we're up to 9 power stings here. Bait that out. Because we're at our nonsense charges, a lot of those power stings get refreshed. So boom, I think 7 stuck around. We're up to 9 now. Gonna go ahead and put it to 10, push her to special 2, and all I gotta do is bait this, and she's dead. A rank 3 Penny Parker defeated by baiting out 2 singular special 2s, and I got auto blocked twice, so I could have played that fight even better. 49 seconds. Dude, like my Piggy is rank 3, unduped. I do have the 6-star Ant-Man relic, which definitely helps tremendously. I've heard a lot of people say like, how is Spiderham, the strongest science champ, or the strongest 7-star science champ, when he's been out for years? And he's, like, where was Spiderham years ago, right? And honestly, that's definitely a part of the reason, is the Ant-Man relic. Relics haven't always been in game, and there's a few relics that have truly just fundamentally changed certain champions, and Spiderham is absolutely one of them, bro. He gets maybe the best benefit in the game from that relic. I'd say Venom is up there too, but I think the Ant-Man relic is definitely up there too for Spider-Man. I think it's definitely in contention. So here we have a 7-star rank 2 Hyperion. Hyperion's whole thing is lots of power gain. So as long as we can bait out these specials, this should be a pretty good time. Again, this was still in the armor meta. So boom, started the fight. We get a ton of power stings, 5 of them right away. Super good luck. Boom. 3, 4. Our luck is really good on this fight. Push him to special 2. Boom, he baits it out right away. Of course, having the taunt definitely helps. Then just bait a little special 1. And then here, I'm going to try to push him to that special 2. Lock it in. Try to bait this. If he throws it, he's dead. If he does, he's dead. And that's rank 2 Hyperion dead in 35 seconds. Almost 52,000 points. Not too shabby. Here we have a 7-star rank 3 Thing. So, Thing is a pretty good defender. He doesn't have the most counters. Spiderham is a pretty good counter. So now we've moved on into the fun RNG meta, the R Chaos. So we're into that now. Every fight should be that going forward. So start of this fight, Thing gets some regen. We get an armor up. And it's fine, as long as it's not unblockable and crushed to start, that's what matters. So everything's going great here so far. We're at 12 rock stacks. He's at, and we just need 3 hits, so boom, do a 3-hit combo, give him up to 15. We had the power stings locked in, bait the special 2. Our RNG's going pretty good so far. Throw a little relic here. Boom, lock these in. 9, he's at 13. I'm just gonna bait it. It doesn't kill him, I really thought it would. So here, this fight could have actually been even faster, but I messed up and had to wait out that last bit of protection there. But yeah, and it was really close too. He was a 1 second faster, but we had more health. I put Kushala on defense there. It was a bit of a sketchy situation. I needed to go fast, and luckily we did. 51,000 points versus a rank 3 thing. If that does not impress you, man, I don't know what will, but I'll keep trying. We have plenty more gameplay. Up next, we have a 7-star rank 3 Onslaught. So I really like the Pig for Onslaught, actually. It's not his best matchup, but, you know, Onslaught, he doesn't have the most counters in the game, you know. But Pig is not a bad one. The only thing I don't like about this matchup is, you know, with the Pig, the way he works is his medium attacks have the chance to apply the Porker Poppers, the Power Stings. And the way to increase that chance is by attacking a stunned opponent. But against Onslaught, you know, if we parry, we're going to get daunted. So I'm not going to be parrying here. So it's a little bit harder to get the Power Stings, but I mean, even still, here we're at 11. And so watch this. This is my favorite part. He just hit me with his special 2, and I'm degenning. And look at my health bar. Tell me, like, any other champ, you know, that can eat a full special 2 to the face, get multiple stacks of degen, shrug it off, finish the fight above 85% without any kind of healing or regen or anything. Like, who else can do that? And if you're wondering how he did that, the way Spiderham works is it's a big part of playing him is to do with his nonsense charges. So let's go back in this fight a little bit. So you can see when he hit me with that special 2, our nonsense charges were at 8. So the more nonsense that we have, the more we can reduce damage. Nonsense is also what re-triggers the Porker Poppers. So you ideally want to be baiting out special attacks with the Pig, ideally special 2s, when you have a high amount of those nonsense charges, which is what I'm doing here. We have 11 Power Stings, so many nonsense, so all those Porker Poppers refresh. We're mitigating so much damage in general, especially degen damage as well. Like, the Pig, dude, he's unreal. I had some other Onslaught fights, some where I, you know, didn't take a special 2 to the face and I had more points, but I thought this one was way more impressive because we took the special 2 to the face, still finished above 80%, still put up, you know, 48,000 points against a rank 3 Onslaught. That's pretty damn good, man, in the Chaos RNG meta too. Again, if that doesn't impress you, I'll keep trying. Up next, we have a Kindred. This is just a rank 6, you know, rank 5, Ascended 6200 Kindred. This was like towards the end of the season, one of my last matchups, I think. And this is by far one of the best matchups in the game for Piggy. It's so good for him. Again, like we were just talking about with the spider nonsense, and, you know, mitigating degen, you know, that works exceptionally well against Kindred. So when I fight Kindred, I like to just push him to special 2s, you know, and with the Pig, you want to be pushing them to special 2s anyways. So boom, first special, baited. He's already at 20% health. Here, just bait another one. Boom. And then hit my special here. And boom. Kindred dead with a minute 20 on the clock. And I loaded in a little bit slow on that one. 38 seconds, 51,634 points. Just so good for Kindred. Up next here we have a Hulkling. So, you know, Hulkling was definitely an MVP of last season. He's just such a busted attacker. And he also made for, you know, a decent defender in a pinch, which is the situation Selnar is in here. So yeah, like, Hulkling's gonna be okay. This is my first time taking Hulkling with the Pig this season. I feel like I've done this matchup before, maybe a while ago. So I wasn't really too sure how this was gonna go. Especially, you know, with the rich get richer and everything, but turns out good. So first special here, we bait. We had 4 Porker Poppers, 2 of them re-triggered again because of our nonsense charges. So boom, I want to throw my special here, but, you know, Hulkling's power was getting up there with the rich get richer and everything, so I just decided to chill. Here I'm going to throw the special 2, which I don't usually do. 8 Porker Poppers, I need him to throw it. He does. He dies. 52,000 points. Pretty good. Moving on, we have one of Spiderham's biggest bread and butter matchups, you know, other than Kindred, and that is Sassy. Rank 3 Sassy, you know, the highest health pool champ in the game. I was looking, this was the only Pig versus Sassy fight I could even find in my files, because, you know, like, when you draft a rank 3 Pig, people don't typically put rank 3 Sassy on D, because this is what happens. So So you're about to see here. First special, boom, look at that. Just took off a massive chunk. Got a couple re-triggers as well. Getting some really good RNG on those poppers too. 6, 7, 8. Boom, bait this. Come on, buddy. Boom, throws it. We have 8 of our nonsense charges, so 7 of those porker poppers come back. We got a little bleed debuff as well from the Archaeos here. That's helping. Beta special 1. He's dead. 38 seconds for the highest health pool opponent in the game. 51,795 points. Do you think the Pig is the best 7-star science champion yet? I don't know. Have you been convinced yet? Let's keep going. This is my favorite fight of the entire season. So let's pause for a second here. I'm facing this guy named Legend Martel. He's in TCN and he has a massive roster. I didn't get the best draft here. Looking at my champions here, you know, I have really 2 defenders in this situation, Red Skull and Maestro, who you know are good defenders, but he has a CGR Ascended who will rip through my Red Skull very quickly, and he has a rank 3 America Chavez who's probably going to take my Maestro pretty fast too. So I'm like, what do I do in this situation? You know, I'm feeling heavily outdrafted. I've already lost the first round. I'm like, what do I do? He puts down a rank 3 Ebony Maw, and a plan dawns in my head. A little light bulb turns on. I gotta race him. I just have to race him and be faster. So I'm gonna put my Red Skull on defense, you know, who is absolute CGR food. I put him down. He's gonna get nuked, I know that, but I'm banking on nuking my fight faster. So it's a rank 3 Ebony Maw. I don't think I fought Ebony Maw all season, but I'm going in with the Pig. Rank 3 Piggy, you know. Can we outspeed CGR? That's the question. Let's find out. So we start out with an unblockable, which is nice. So boom, get some pretty good Porker Popper RNG at the start of this fight. We're at 6 of them right now. Lock those in with a special 1. And then parry, get 2 more hits, 2 more Porker Poppers, throw a Relic. That applies Porker Popper. Another Porker Popper, push for special 2. Bait 1 special 2. And he's dead. A rank 3 7-star just died from throwing 1 special attack. We outsped CGR by 12 seconds. And then I did win this match. I ended up winning the 3rd round too. Just an insane comeback. Outdrafted. All because of the Pig. 52,566 points against a rank 3 7-star, man. Alright, if that still hasn't convinced you, I have one final fight against a Celestial 3 gamer here, Marcos, before he was removed from the leaderboard. We have a rank 3 Sig 100 Domino, and we're going to use the Pig, who is not a Domino counter at all. Let's see how this goes. This was my first... I had no one else. You know, I was in a bad spot here. So I was like, alright, well, let's see. I mean, like, I was already doing all kinds of fights with the Pig, like Onslaughts, things, you know, all kinds of things. So I was thinking, you know, maybe the Pig can do a Domino too. I mean, this is a rank 3 Domino, and she's sigged up, you know, so, I don't know. Start of the fight, she throws a special 1. You know, I didn't want that. I don't really have my nonsense built yet, and I want to be baiting special 2s. That's kind of annoying. Here we do manage to get a regen buff, which is super nice. Here we've stacked up 6 Porker Poppers. Gonna throw the special 2, 8 Porker Poppers. Boom, she does throw it. 5 of our Porker Poppers re-trigger. Gets me a little evade there, but we're gonna lock those in. Boom. And then she's crushed here. So if I can just get her to a special 2 and bait it, she'll die. But she throws the special 1. That was pretty annoying. Took some damage, I had to block it. And we just barely lose. But that's okay, because I'm still, you know, rank 3 Sig 100 Domino, putting up 48,000 points with the Pig. I don't know, I still think that's a very impressive score. But yeah, that is it, guys. If you have not been convinced that the Pig is the strongest 7-star science champion overall, I'll try to get more gameplay. But I think this was a pretty convincing video. Don't get me wrong, you know, I think Hulk, Titania, Silk, Photon, Spot are all insanely powerful too, but the Pig is just so versatile. The way he does his damage through power stings, especially with the Relic, being able to pause the power stings, being able to mitigate so much damage like we did against Onslaught with the nonsense, like it's truly insane, bro. This little Piggy is so freaking good. And on top of all that, you know, he is a pretty decent defender for the most part. Especially this last season. This last season, he was a very good defender because of, you know, the rich get richer and everything. And the Archaeos, like, can just get crazy. You can get bad luck. He can start hitting you, apply some porker poppers, apply all kinds of stuff. The pig hits pretty hard too with his basic attacks when they crit, so especially as like a rank 3. So if he hits you, man, it can do a lot of damage. So yeah, I really do love the pig. I like Spot more, but I do think the pig is more powerful. He's so freaking good, man. And yeah, I've definitely been sleeping on this guy for a long time. I'd say I really started to come around during the Battleground Brawl of last year. Seeing people use the pig on stage and seeing what he was capable of was just, wow, that really opened my eyes. And I'm so glad I pulled him as a 7-star from a Titan. He's been one of the best pulls. I'm so happy. Love this rank 3. If you guys have a 7-star spiderham, I highly recommend ranking him unduped. It doesn't matter. As long as you have like a 5-star Ant-Man relic, you're good to go. That's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Let me know which showcase you guys would like to see next out of, there's Onslaught, Spot, Black Cat, Hulkling, CGR, to name a few. I have a lot of gameplay with those champions, so let me know which one of those showcases and Battlegrounds you'd like to see next. That's going to go ahead and do it for Spider-Ham's video. We started off with a bang, so I hope you guys really enjoyed these types of videos. If you guys want to see more content, drop a like if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.